Welcome back to Positively Port St. Lucie. I'm Sarah Prohaska here at the City of Port St. Lucie. I am here to talk about one of our premier fall events in the city, the Fall Fun Fest, which will be the last weekend in October, October 26th, 27th, and 28th, outside of the Port St. Lucie Civic Center. And I have a full group here with me today to talk about the Fall Fun Fest. Robert Espinoza, correct?
Right, correct.
You are helping produce the music aspects of the festival.
That's correct.
All right, good. I'm glad I got that down. Kelly Tiger of our Parks and Recreation Department is joining us also. And our the city's former vice mayor, Jack Kelly, who is with the Lions. Tell me which Lions, the Lions Club
Port
of
St. Lucie downtown.
Port St. Lucie downtown Lions Club,
Yep.
which is has worked for years on this event with the city.
Yeah, started 2002. This is going to be I think our 16th year.
Wow.
That we did this. We started though we're right where we are now, but back then there was no Civic Center. It was the old Kmart over there.
Yeah.
And we started it there, and we were promoting the CRA and the whole area, and then of course we knocked it all down and we had to move it, and we went over to Met Stadium for 5-6 years, which was a great place to have it, you know. And we could charge for parking, so we made more money, you know. And all this money, by the way, we do make money on it. It's split between the city and the Downtown Lions Club, and it all goes back to the community. Everything that the Lions Club does, every penny that we take in goes back to the community in a way of scholarships or whatever we contribute to, whether it's the activities, the summer camp program or anything, botanical gardens, whatever we contribute to, but every penny goes back. So try to make as much money as we can and bring it back to the city. But it gets bigger and better every year, and the music portion of it got really good last year. We have constant music all the way through for 3 days, thanks to Robert here, who is producing it, taking care of all that stuff. But it's a huge carnival. We have the huge carnival, which Kelly takes care of and has come in, and we have it in a better spot this year than we've had it. We've got everything back like we used to, and we're very happy the way we have this set up. And it's a great production, and it's a great event. It is one of our premier events, and all we really look for is good weather.
Good weather.
Good weather. That's
good weather.
So, that's the history of it, and what it is, and what we do, and who sponsors it.
And another good thing is you did say we used to charge for parking, but no longer.
We no longer charge. It's free parking. Yeah,
right?
you can put people in your trunk. It doesn't matter. You're in for free. Yeah.
You come in for free, and there's no gate admission or anything.
There's no gate admission like there used to be. Yeah.
You can buy. There is going to be all kinds of good food to buy.
Right. So we want you to spend more money. That's
there you go. And Kelly, there is a carnival, right? So there's wristbands. You can purchase wristbands.
Right. You can either buy tickets or you can buy wristbands for the day. It is 3 days, and the carnival's out there all 3 days as well. Lots of fun stuff, lots of vendors, and then lots of different food out there too.
All right. And this is the weekend right before Halloween, so there's always something fun that happens on Saturday.
Right.
Correct. At 6 o'clock, I think, is the annual Halloween costume contest.
Right. We do that, as well as we do a little bit of trick-or-treating too at that time, but we do a large costume contest, all different ages, lots of fun, scariest, sweetest. So it's really a good time to see everybody come out, and a lot of people participate in that and come out dressed in costume, parents, kids.
Yeah. And about how many people, this is one of our bigger events of the year. Do you have a ballpark about how many people we expect every year?
Throughout the 3 days, I mean,
if the weather's
good,
we've had up to 24,000 people.
Yeah. I mean,
with good weather. You know?
Yeah.
And the trick-or-treating, that's PAL still doing that?
Right. We work with the Police Athletic League and some other local businesses and the Parks and Recreation Department. We have tables and do a little bit of trick-or-treating inside.
Yeah.
It's a lot of trick-or-treaters. About
it is.
100 tables.
Yeah, from what I've witnessed, it's not little. It's a lot.
Yeah, you got to stand in line, but you can get, a whole shopping bag full.
Yes, lots of goodies. Lots of goodies.
The old days.
Yeah. And there's some people have some amazing costumes that they put on for this thing.
They do.
Yeah. So
a couple of them last year were crazy.
Yeah, the people really go all out with their costumes. It seems like so. So that's always a fun part of it. But the music is always something people look forward to, and it sounds like your lineup this year is amazing.
This year's lineup is incredible.
Okay.
It really has just doubled in the greatness of the bands we're bringing in. We have a Pure Heart, which is a Heart tribute band that, quite frankly, she sounds just like the lady from Heart. She's amazing.
Okay.
Above the Skyline
Get you
Expressway to the Stars. We have a headliner on Saturday. Her name is Bianca Jasmine, who's been compared to Adele, Amy Winehouse, and Sia.
Okay.
And she's a local Port St. Lucie goer who will be heading to Los Angeles here at some point next year.
Okay.
So it would behoove you to go see her, for
now.
free one last time in Port St. Lucie, and go really spend some time and pay some homage to a local girl you never know what happens, but she's our own.
Yeah.
And her name is Bianca Jasmine. She'll be on at 6:30 on Saturday.
On Saturday, okay.
But Friday nights we have a fantastic band called Sometimes Chad and Exingent, who's fantastic. We have on Saturday we have Tailgate Shakedown and Memphis Pinkerton, or country bands.
Okay, good.
We have some rock bands. We're a little bit like Donnie and Marie.
You got
a little bit of country and a little bit of rock and roll.
You got
so
a mix
it's
there.
a great mix.
You cater to all tastes.
And I think maybe next year we call it the Music Festival, because it's gotten that good. I mean, just a thought.
Okay.
But I think we're really growing with the music and the people that are coming in to want to do this event, because it's becoming so large. It's becoming a good event for bands to come in and promote themselves.
Okay.
So I'm really excited this year with our lineup.
Okay, that sounds great. And once again, it's all free to watch these bands, all this free entertainment.
Absolutely.
Come out and get some food, watch some bands.
Come support local musicians. I mean, these are in our community, local musicians. They work hard to promote their music. They do both originals and covers. So come support them, because that's how they achieve their dreams.
And last year we talked about Port St. Lucie's Got Talent. So there was kind of a contest aspect to this. Is that the same as this year?
Same as this year.
Okay.
The prizes have increased a little bit, and I'll let Jack.
Well, we really call it Treasure Coast has talent.
Treasure Coast. Okay, good.
Go expand beyond that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the prizes are great. It's $100,000 for first place. I think, no, $1,000. Yeah. Did that last year.
I'll play if there's $100,000.
I was about to go sign
You
up.
want to go do them?
Maybe someday. No, but it's $1,000 for first place, $600 for second place, and $300 for third place.
That's still
We
great.
didn't have a third place last year. We added that.
Okay.
But we really have to thank Robert. He puts it all together. And it's I'm too old to work with all that stuff anymore. I can't do that. But
I disagree.
Robert started last year, and it's going to be twice as good, and next year it'll be 3 times as good, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But constant music and constant entertainment from when we open up with, I think Councilwoman Morgan is coming to open us up,
Okay.
and I think the mayor's going to be there at the end to announce the winners for us.
Okay.
And by the way, there is judging. We have between 20 and 25 judges, and I think I posted that on your page today.
Oh, okay.
And the requirements, of course, everybody's going to be looking at stage presence and talent and originality, but the overall thing with this, what the judges look for, is total entertainment. How you entertain. That's the number one thing. How entertaining is this group band, single, or whatever.
Okay.
That is the criteria for the judging. So a lot of judges, and I tabulate it all up. I'll let Kelly look at it, and that way, if anything goes wrong, she can take it.
Kelly.
Last year, the difference between first and second place was 1 point.
Last year, 1 point. And I
1 point.
had to go
Wow.
over it 3 times, too. It was 1 point.
Oh my! And
The bands were amazing.
And if I remember, last year we had some rain, didn't we?
Saturday
It
was closed.
It was
We
a
went
rainy
over the
weekend,
Yeah,
so
fortunately.
hopefully this year it'll be sunshine and happiness,
Weather's
cool breezes.
Exactly. There's also some other things, like Kita Music will be there.
Okay.
Some dance groups will be there.
Right, we have a lot of youth performances as
Okay.
well. So there's some dance groups that come out and perform, and karate groups that come out and do a demonstration. So we do have some other community members. They're not part of the talent show end of it, but again, still entertainment and all free for the community.
And it's a fun way for them to be able to perform in front of a big group.
Right.
Yeah, and get some experience doing
And
that.
we do have our vendors too. You want to talk about
Right,
that?
we do. We
Great
have
vendors.
we have a couple different varieties. So we have crafters who are out there, and then we have businesses that come out as well, and then the food vendors that are there too. So there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I tell you, we have some great food trucks.
Food trucks.
We do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
And a good
Yeah.
beer truck too.
hey, really, yeah,
Oh,
that's the
goodness.
Lions Club beer. Yeah, we don't have a truck, but
Oh,
we
the
have.
Lions.
But, we have really outstanding. Our
Yeah.
food trucks are just wonderful. We always
Yes.
have, and once in a while we have a food truck extravaganza thing, don't we? Still do that, or is that out in tradition? Out in tradition, they still do.
Yeah, they're doing it out in tradition. We're not, but they do have that
Yeah.
event out there.
But you get a kind of an idea of what some of the food trucks might be. But so yeah, delicious food. You can always get that. Live entertainment, bounce houses, stuff like that for the kids.
No, just the
Okay,
carnival.
the
So
carnival. Okay.
you've got Ferris wheels and
The
the,
rides.
swings and different carnival games. I mean, we have a large carnival that comes out for this event.
Yeah, it is. It's a
And
big
people
one.
dance. They dance in front of the stage. You know,
In one
Yeah.
weekend, you have music, you have rides, you have food, you have celebration. What else could you ask for?
No,
and the price is great.
It's
yeah,
free.
free. Exactly.
Yeah.
But do bring some money, so because in case you want to try out some of these delicious food trucks,
Yes.
you will need some money for that. But otherwise, yeah, no parking. I know a lot of the big festivals outside of our area, you have to worry about parking. You would need to worry about finding someplace to park, then paying to park. Not here. Here it's easy. Easy, right outside the Civic Center.
Just bring a good pair of shoes to dance in, that's all.
Okay.
And a costume for the
Oh,
costume.
Exactly. That's on Saturday. If
Right.
You come, and feel free to, come 3 days. You don't need to come just one day, right?
Right. You
Yeah.
can come all three.
I'll have a surprise costume on Saturday when I'm on stage.
Uh-oh.
MCing the act. I will have a costume on. It'll be a surprise.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So surprised. Now I'm curious.
Exactly.
Now I gotta
That's the
go.
teaser.
Exactly.
We want everybody to come out. We want bring your families, bring your friends, and 3 full
Exactly.
days of entertainment, food,
Yeah.
and good time.
And that's another
You can't beat
thing. It is family friendly, right?
Yeah.
This is for all ages.
It's
Port St.
Yes.
Lucie is a fun.
It's Port St. Lucie. Come on, we're the best.
Yeah.
In every way.
One of the things I was cognizant of was all the bands are PG.
That's good.
I didn't bring any bands that were a little bit on the edge of R. They're all PG-13, so they're all kid-friendly.
That's good.
And that was the understanding when I brought them on board and put them on the set list. So it is kid-friendly 100%.
It's a family event.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is. All right. Well, I appreciate all of you for taking the time to squeeze into our small table here and talk about Fall Fun Fest, because you each have a really important role in this event, and it's a big one for Port St. Lucie.
Thank you.
So mark your calendar for the 26th, 27th, and 28th of October. Gear up for Halloween. Get into the fall. The Fall Fun Fest feeling, and come out, and hopefully we will have some really great weather this year.
Absolutely.
Thanks for
All right.
having us.
No
Thank you.
problem.
I
Thank you
appreciate
all
it.
for
Thank you.
coming. All right, and we'll be right back after these messages.